We got some new plant arrivals just coming in, and these I think are going to be a perfect addition to my secret garden. I've got a couple different orders arriving. This one just came from Monrovia, and there's a couple really interesting plants on here. A lot of you mentioned about hostas for a shade garden, and I have a couple that are my favorites. This is Abaquaw drinking gourd. It gets these big, beautiful leaves. It's got some nice flowers already coming up. Monrovia does a really nice job with their hostas. They're big and beefy and ready to go. This, I think, will be really pretty. It's not going to provide me with a lot of contrast, because that's what I was looking for, but the texture is perfect. Check this one out. Oh my gosh, let's pull this out so you can see. Okay, so this is a burgundy, filbert, hazelnut, whatever you want to call it. It'll take partial shade. It'll take full sun too. The burgundy new foliage is going to give me that contrasting color that I was looking for back there. I like the flowers, and the foliage will be really nice contrast as well to everything else I have. The other thing that's really cool about filberts or hazelnuts is they have their pollen brackets. During the wintertime, they lose all their leaves. They're just sticks. And then you have these pollen brackets that come down, and they're actually pollinated by the air. And this one is supposed to have burgundy pollen, which, I think the flowers are going to be coming off burgundy. So you're going to want to stay tuned for this winter to see that, but I think that'll give me some year-round interest. Here's the problem with having your own nursery. There's too many plants, and just when you think you have it all figured out, more come in. But I've been reading through all of your comments from our last video. I picked out some new items, which I'll talk about down in the space, but we just got a new order in from Bailey's. Come over here first, because I know I talked about some of the hostas last week, but I mean, would you just look at these? They're humongous. This is the Empress Wu, and I got in big trouble last time from my sister because I said that it's brand new. These are not brand new. It's new, we haven't had them a lot. They were actually introduced 10, 15 years ago. It still holds the distinction as being the biggest hosta, but check that out. I'm gonna need a couple of those. So pretty. I also have that area in my yard where there was too much gold. So these, I'm so excited, we just got some more of these in. This is Eclipse, which actually is supposed to take full sun. I like to put mine in part sun. Let's pull a couple different ones out here. Look at this beautiful dark foliage. It's got those kind of cherry red flowers on it. But I thought if I tuck these in around the dogwood, the nice thing is the dogwood blooms in the summertime. Then you have that bright chartreusey foliage. We pair it with some of these hydrangeas down underneath. They can kind of poke out some darker foliage, and we continue that summer blooming even longer. One more comment that I got. I read all of them. Come follow me. We're going to drop some of these hardy fuchsias into the banks around the secret garden and right in the back. So we'll give ourselves some touch of flower and some nice color. We're going to mix them up. I've got some really beautiful varieties right now. Check out this one. Catching fuchsia. Look at those big cherry red. I guess big is not the right word. There's just lots of them. How it kind of arches there. Oh, I wish I had more, but I will take that one. Double Auto is one of those kind of really great old varieties. It's really nice. This is Army Nurse. Look at all those flowers coming out. This will be really pretty back in that garden. At the nursery right now, I'm really kind of concentrating on bringing in some summer bloomers. A lot of times, a lot of you have been coming in and asking for Rose of Sharon. These hardy kind of shrubby hibiscus types. They're just now pushing out their foliage. They'll start setting I don't see any buds in here, but we have those in shrubs now coming in. But you can see on these standard forms, these are going to be more tree forms. See all the buds coming on here? These are going to be absolutely beautiful. And hydrangea trees. Vanilla strawberry, by far my favorite. They are just starting to get loaded up with buds. These are going to be blooming in no time. We have been blowing through them this year. So if you're thinking about getting one, now is the perfect time because it's still cool in the Northwest. We're still getting some showers. Get them in, get them watered so that they'll really thrive come the summer heat. It's so nice not having to carry everything down there. We had to get my trusty garden companion out to join us. You ready to stretch? Stretch! Okay, we're ready to garden. I grabbed this dogwood because it kind of caught my eye. This is a new variety for me. This is called Blue Ray. And I wasn't sure, I had to Google it too to kind of figure out. See how these blossoms kind of curled up into like a star shape? When they first opened, they were not that way. It was kind of a typical blossom, but I thought that this would give us some height and some structure in the space. And I just think these blossoms are so unique. So we're gonna add this one in. I'm taking your advice and I'm calling Kate. Oh, I'm so glad you answered. Everybody on my video commented that I had to call you. Do you have any suggestions for me? Okay. It kind of goes with the whole secret theme, right? Oh, good idea. Okay, love that. Well, I love putting you on the spot. It's one of my favorite things to do. God, I love it when we're on the same page. Okay, all right. Well, I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye. Okay, couple good things from Kate. One, I'm going to take, so I've been working back here last week. I did not get a lot done, but cleared out some more of the space. Like I drug all this out of here. I brought in some new rock. But Kate was like, do not plant everything yet because she has some ideas on rearranging it, which is good because obviously I don't have time to get everything planted today. But I'm going to take pictures for her. She also mentioned, which is a good idea for all of you to follow too, is to take some inspiration photos. Go to Pinterest, go to Instagram, find some stuff that you really like, get that inspiration on some things. We're going to rearrange the conifers. She also mentioned a focal point, which I really think that dogwood is going to do really well. She mentioned, you know, Japanese maples and stuff. We do have some sitting up here right now. If only I weeded a little better, you could see them better. But I'm going to bring the rest of this down here. We're going to take some pictures, send it to Kate. We'll get some more feedback. And I want to show you a couple other things that are fun, beautiful, interesting going on in my yard right now. Here he comes. Come on, I need help. This is exactly what I was talking about. I think tucking in this nice black foliage and all of this chartreuse will help kind of break it up. And I do like how this is going to bloom in the summertime. So I'm going to touch these all the way around here just to break this chartreuse up a little bit. Okay, this is kind of cool. I hate talking about things that you can't have, but I'm going to do it anyway because it's kind of cool and I want to share it with you. This, believe it or not, is a Meyer lemon. It has the most wicked thorns on it. And this is the only known lemon that is hardy. Like it's a sport of a Meyer lemon. It's not any Meyer lemon. It came from a plantsmith up near Valley Nursery. And this guy's dad or grandpa or somebody had found it, had it, gave me a cutting. I've had it growing in my garden for probably 4 years now. And for the first year, I have lemons growing. Theirs have never produced lemons before. It was just kind of cool having a hardy citrus that came back each year. But this one, for the first time, is actually producing lemons. If this holds up, I need to have somebody like take cuttings on this because I mean, it is like, it is wicked. Look at the thorns on this thing. Like, this would kill you. But it's so cool. Oh, I love it. I digress. Put one of these back in here. I wanted to share this with you because it's such a cool thing about this plant. So I have chartreuse in blue over here. I've got my yellow daylilies, Tradescantia, sweet Kate. This is a baptisia, and it has these kind of blue, almost pea-like flowers to it. Really pretty, very hardy. You don't see it a lot in the garden center because it's one of those plants that like looks good for a week in a pot, but it never sells because it's just like straggly and gross in a pot. But in your garden, it is such a great perennial, super hardy. I am super lazy, and I haven't, these are all the, I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, all the seed pods from last year. It doesn't actually self-seed all over the place, which is super nice, but it comes up. Here's where it gets really cool. This is one of the only plants that actually takes nitrogen out of the air and puts it back in the ground. So it feeds all of your other companion plants that you plant around with it. I have some blueberries in here to kind of keep the blue theme going over in this area. So this plant is literally feeding all of the rest plant. It comes in a wide range of color. I need to find some more. I need to grow more of my own because it is such a cool, unique plant. I wanted to finish today's video off with some really great bulletproof plants. This is star jasmine. Everybody asks me for an evergreen, blooming, fragrant shrub. Ta-da. Like, this does everything. Especially throughout the Northwest here, it does really, really well. It is just loaded with buds, blooms in the summertime and fragrance, which I love because a lot of Daphne, evergreen clematis, a lot of those bloom so early, you're not really outside to enjoy it. Well, jasmine does. It likes to have a trellis. This is actually on a trellis in the back, but it can easily be pruned into a shrub or a tree and still be just fine like that. I mean, it literally checks every single box. This is Hypericum, and there's lots of different varieties of Hypericum. This particular one is called Sangria because of the really great contrast between the yellow flowers and the red buds that are coming. Really hardy, great shrub, easy to take care of, works great as a cut flower or cut the berries later on in the summertime. I don't do a thing to this. I trim it back once a year. Looks great. I love the contrast between the white and all the color here. If you're looking for some bulletproof, easy shrubs that are great for your landscape, these are it. And make sure you follow along because Kate has a wish list of things that I need to do for her. And I promise next week I'm going to finish up that secret garden.